guys, so we're live and we've got with us the new Google Pixel XL and the Pixel smartphone. This is the Pixel XL. So they come with the latest the top end specifications. Sorry, I was holding it the wrong way. So it's got the top end specifications. It's got the Snapdragon 821 processor. It's got a metal finished design, but there's a bit of glass on the back. It's got Corning Gorilla Glass. There's no antenna band at the bottom in case you're wondering about that. It comes with 4 GB RAM. There's going to be a 32 GB and a 128 GB version of this. It's going to launch in India as well pretty soon. It's going to start at 57,000. We're not sure what the pricing is going to be for the two different versions, although 57,000 does sound quite like a lot. It's a premium priced smartphone because this is clearly Google taking on Apple. And the other interesting bit out here is, if you notice, it's only got the Google logo. There's no HTC or any other branding like you remembered with the Nexus phones. So these phones are purely made by Google. That's the emphasis out here. It's got the new Nexus launcher as well. And these are the first phones which are VR ready. The price is 57,000 for those of you who want to know. It's going to be up for pre-order on Flipkart from 13th October in India, and it's going to be available in Croma, Reliance Digital and other stores as well. But Flipkart pre-orders will start on October 30. It's coming before Diwali, and 57,000 is the price. Again, for those of you who wanted to know, the camera on the back is 12 megapixels with the f2.0, and so the highlight of this phone is basically the software as well. For instance, the Google Assistant is now part of the home button, and you can just ask Google Assistant anything. For instance, like, what can you do, Google? And I don't know why it added Princess, but yeah. So if you notice, the Google search bar on the top is just a G button now. Of course, you slide right, you'll see Google Now and all the updates from there. The other good thing is that on the camera, Google is giving unlimited storage space to users, and this is for the full resolution of the photos and videos. Even if you store 4K videos and stuff, they will not be downgraded, and will be at the same resolution which you shoot. The front camera, by the way, is 8 megapixel. This one has a 5.5-inch display. The smaller Pixel has a 5-inch display. It's a AMOLED display, and it's got the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 821 processor. So it's going to be launching in India again, to those who want to know, on October 13th. That's pre-orders, which means it's coming before Diwali. The highlight of this phone is, of course, that it's made by Google and that it's going to be challenging Apple. So if you thought this was going to be another Nexus phone which is affordable, because for a lot of people Nexus was like the go-to series in India, because at least you were sure that the software you were getting would constantly get updated. It wouldn't have any random ugly skins. So all of that is now changing because Nexus is gone, and it's Pixel branded smartphones, and they're going to be really expensive. Well, at least 57,000 in India is expensive, and Google is planning to set up helplines for this as well. The phone will have a live helpline customer service as well, so that people can, if there's something wrong with it, you can connect with the guys at Google straight up and solve any issues you might have with the phone. We're not sure how that's going to work out in India, but hopefully that will be there in India, because customer service is a pretty important part of any smartphone. Of course, it's running Android Nougat 7.1, and Google says that when it's updated, the updates will be automatically installed on the background. And so yeah, this is the new Google Android. This is the new Google smartphone. This is made by Google. It's got only Google branding, and it's the Pixel XL. Oh, by the way, it comes in 3 colors. This is the black. There's also silver, and there's a blue. Blue is a limited edition, but it doesn't look like it's coming in India. Finally, yeah. Again, for those asking for the price, it's 57,000 starting in India. And we're going to have to end our video. Do go to IndianExpress.com and get more details on the phone.